So good morning from a snow-covered Norway. It is well, Friday. I believe it's 5 below zero, but there's a lot of snow, as you can see, and we're headed out to see what can you do on December 31st in Norway, because it's New Year's Eve tonight, and I don't think we can do much. So either it's going to be a short episode, or you're going to see several hours of it. You probably know how long it is by now. And when I get back to the apartment, I want to show you something I really hate about the apartment, but it's a great apartment. There are just some small things where I say, oh, it could have been better. But for that, you have to keep watching. But let's head out and see what Norway has to offer on December 31st. Alright, so we were just up at Holmenkollen just to see it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fog up there, so we cannot see Oslo from up there. And we don't have our ski twisters. Actually, we don't have any skis, so it's a hard time having them with us. And there were no ski rental shops, so no skiing on New Year's Eve. But I am told that the overview of Oslo from up there is so spectacular on a day where you can see Oslo. So now we have just driven down to Oslo and see if we can find something else. There should be a castle in the city. We should be able to, well, use or actually see routes. It should be close, but we should be able to walk around the grounds. But for now, we will continue walking in this industrial neighborhood. We just have to have some power on the car. And yeah, almost a problem with electric vehicles, but not quite. Because yeah, we can walk around, experience the city. And I'll check back in with you if we find something interesting. While walking around experiencing Oslo and the car was charging, what did we do? We found a little park where the Norwegians actually hang out. They were on their skis, they were on their sleds, they were enjoying themselves because nothing has opened on December 31st. But we can still enjoy it, and it was a great experience before we moved down into the center of Oslo. While walking around in the city of Oslo, we wanted to go up to see the castle, and of course we should up and see the castle. It is the King's Castle of Norway. It is relative to the Danish royal family, so as a royalist I have to go up and see it. But what we found was that there was a Christmas market on the way up there, and this Christmas market had it all. It had these Norwegian hats, so you can get your ears warm. They have this great Norwegian delights, small candy treats and snacks and all these kind of things. So something has opened on December 31st. But from there we walked up towards the castle, this big, majestic castle. It is actually a beautiful sight to walk up there. It is something different than the Danish royal castle, so it is enjoyable to walk up there. But once we reached up there, we found out that there was the changing of the guards. So if you're in Oslo and the time is roughly around 1:30 p.m, you can walk up there and see the changing of the guards. It was at least at that time we saw the changing of the guards. Yeah. And it is a traditional sight. It is beautiful to see, it is special, it is something you have to see when in Oslo. Before we headed back towards the town and back to the apartment, and there I have something special to tell you, because there are some things that wasn't the best about the apartment, but I'll tell you in a moment. Alright, so besides this apartment being old as hell, which is actually quite the word, but it is extremely cold. We simply cannot get enough heat up. Also, down here, in the bathroom, the water stand goes out, and it is a great made and ducks tight, and there's some sort of solution, so it should go lift the water. The problem is it doesn't lock tight, so there's water all over the bathroom every time we've been in the shower. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Other than that, it's a great apartment, and one other thing. out of the kitchen, we doesn't seem to be able to find the light. We cannot turn on the lights in the kitchen. Other than that, it's a great apartment, great location, and great beds and bed linen and all of that. So it is definitely worth a visit. I will put a link to it down below. Besides that, I'm not sponsored, so I just like the apartment. So we ended up at nighttime in Oslo. I hope my voice goes through because it is summer aside. Head for a high destination and look all over the city and look at the fireworks displayed because the Norwegians are going berserk. Yeah. So basically it is a lot of people going out, wishing Happy New Year, and a little bit of fireworks is thrown up in the air. It might be my Danish New Year celebration that messes it up, but it seems a little too little explosives in the air. Sorry for not looking at you because I'm trying to keep my balance. But basically it's actually quite a nice tradition. The hill we were filled with local Norwegians, so it was a cozy thing. Yeah, it's a cozy way to spend New Year's. I can warmly recommend it. Good food, some good things to drink, and then go out wishing people Happy New Year. Some people are buying opulent fireworks, you can enjoy the displays, and then you can go back to bed early. At least for New Year's Eve early. Because there's another day tomorrow, and tomorrow we are heading back to Denmark, and you can follow our trip right there. Check it out.